Most evenings after work are pretty ordinary. I go to the gym, I eat dinner, I walk around my neighborhood. Nothing special, but tonight, one short conversation stayed in my mind all the way home. And it completely changed the way I looked at this ordinary evening. Hi, I'm MZ. I live in China. Today, I want to show you an ordinary evening after work looks like for me. Nothing dramatic happened, but sometimes an ordinary evening tells the best stories. Every weekday after work, I usually come here. This is one of the most popular gyms in our town. The owner is a really nice guy. A few years ago, nobody would have imagined that, including me. Back then, I weighed only about 55 kilograms, and it stayed like that for a very long time. From university all the way until I was 35 years old, around 55 kilograms. Sometimes even girls weighed more than me. People often joke about me. Some even said I looked like a drug addict. I got really tired of hearing that. I wanted to change, so I started to training, not because I believed I would succeed, but because I wanted to give myself a chance. At first, nothing happened. Week after week, move after the move. Sometimes I wanted to quit. Sometimes I felt I was wasting my time. My body started to change. It took me about 3 years. Slowly, I gained weight. Now I'm around 17 kilograms. I'm so happy. But honestly, fitness didn't just change my body, it changed something deep. I became more confident. My mindset became stronger. That was something I never expected. Now, going to the gym every week has become a necessary part of my life. One thing fitness told me is this: you don't wait until you see hold. You start it first, and the hold slowly appears. That lesson doesn't only apply to the gym. It applies to almost everything in life.
走了，今天谢谢你啊，拜拜。
After the gym, I usually eat dinner nearby. By myself. Years ago, I hated eating alone.
幫我點個餐唔得啊？有個薑洋海魚啊！
哦，好嘅，喺呢度食哦。
係。
好嘅。
對海魚，我話你坐低先。
There was no one to talk to. I felt lonely. At that time, I always wanted noisy friends, conversations, busy place. I thought being alone meant something was wrong. But also, I got older. Something slowly changed. Now I actually enjoy being alone, sitting quietly, eating slowly, thinking about things. Oh, got it. Sometimes even talking to myself in my mind. It's like spending time with a deeper part of myself. When you are young, you like endless excitement. But when you grow older, you start to prefer peace. There are many reasons for this. Everyone is busy with their own life. Some people are working hard to support their families. Some stay home to take care of children. Some are casting their own gyms. Looking around the restaurant, I've seen office workers, couples, delivery riders. Everyone seems busy.
谢谢。
Maybe everyone is thinking about tomorrow. Yes, as well. I hated eating alone. Now, I actually enjoy these quiet moments. Maybe getting older changed what we need. When I was younger, I wanted excitement. Now, I appreciate peace. But honestly, most people are just trying to make a living. In China, we often say, if your hand stops working, your mouth stops eating. Life keeps everyone moving. So naturally, we meet less often, we talk less often, and slowly being alone becomes normal. But it's not a bad thing. Being alone isn't always loneliness. Sometimes it's just learning how to be comfortable with yourself. After dinner, I wanted to the neighborhood square. Every evening, this space becomes full of life. Some people dance, some people sing in karaoke. Some people exercise, some people just sit and watch. I used to spend most of my evenings on a basketball court. I loved playing basketball, but after injuring my shoulder while training, I don't play very often anymore. Funny how life changes. Sometimes we don't even notice when our routines quite disappear. Here are some photos from when I was younger, playing basketball. Looking at them now, it feels like those days are already far away. Time really passes so far. can see in the photos, I was still very skinny. I think I was around 29 years old at that time. When I walked past the court day, I couldn't help myself. I still wanted to run over and take a few shots, just to see if my old feeling was still here. But it was kind of funny. The first shot, airball. The second shot, missed again. The third shot also missed. Only the fourth shot finally went in. Watching those young students in school uniforms running and playing on the court, it reminded me of myself back then.
They probably think 40 years old. Funny enough, I thought exactly the same thing when I was their age.
I started walking home. On the way, I spotted a beautiful Samoyed.
哦，你家狗狗吗？萨摩对吧？可以摸一下的吗？走去撸下狗。
I couldn't resist, so I walked over and asked, "Can I pet your dog?" It was a huge, fluffy, and incredibly friendly.
它头比我还大哦，
是啊，脸都比你大，
脸都比我大哦。你脸比我大。
我还舔你哦。
哎呦哎呦！别，我不想洗脸哦，我不想洗脸哦。好乖哦，
很乖的。
好乖。
Because of the hot weather, it kept parting with its tongue hanging out.
有绿色金吗？
The owner showed me a few commands. Sit. Give me your paw. The dog listened perfectly, but only to her.
When I tried, nothing happened. We both laughed.
After trying a few more times, I finally earned its charm. It gave me its paw. While playing with the dog, we started chatting. She told me the dog actually belongs to her daughter. Her daughter was in Shenzhen now, and is too busy to take care of it. So the dog lives with her instead. Then the conversation became a little more personal. She told me her daughter is 30 years old. She has a good job, but she isn't married yet. She smiled, then quietly said something that stayed with me. Sometimes I wish I was taking care of my grandchild instead of this dog. I didn't want to say, so I simply listened. I told her, young people today have their own dreams. Maybe we can't force these things. You can only hope she finds someone she truly loves. She nodded. So, as I walked away, I kept thinking about our conversations. Maybe she was right. Maybe her daughter was right too. Different generations, different expectations, different dreams. That conversation reminded me of something. Every person we meet is carrying a story we can't see. Some carry dreams, some carry pressures, some carry regrets, some carry hope. We never really know.
until you stop and have a conversation.
他妈妈还没30岁，
我说怎么会没？
莎莎，拜拜，
拜拜，
拜拜，拜拜，小狗
就。在门口。拜拜。
Walking home, I kept thinking about that conversation. When I was 20, I thought 40 was the age when people finally have everything figured out. A stable career, a happy family, clear answers. Now I'm 40, and I have realized life doesn't really work that way. I'm still have dreams. I'm still doubts. I'm still wonder what the future will look like. Maybe growing older isn't about finding all the answers. Tonight wasn't exciting. I went to the gym. I had dinner by myself. I played a little basketball. I met strangers. And somehow, I came home thinking about life. Maybe that's why I enjoy evenings like this. Not because something exciting happens, but because ordinary days sometimes remind us of things. We should otherwise forget. Every person we meet is carrying a different story, and for a brief moment tonight, our stories crossed. Maybe that's what real life will do. Thank you for spending this evening with me. I will see you in the next one.